Welcome. Part 2 of the beer experiment series, turning a fresh wort kit into different beers. Now I promised sweet chili, spring roll beer, banh mi beer, chicken and sweet corn soup beer, something like that. You're not getting any of those. There's a reason. First of all, panicked at the shops. Didn't know what to get. Didn't know how to make those flavors and make them taste good. But what I did get: strawberries, coffee, peanut butter powder. So, we're going to make a premium draft on its own, a peanut butter lager, a coffee lager, and a strawberry lager, right? And that's going to have to be good enough for now. So how are we going to do this? How do we do this? With these little mothers. So, let's clean and anesthetize our little mini kegs. I've got some off-brand Star San, 1.5 milliliters per litre of water. So I've got 7.5 litres in there because I had 5 litres. 7.5 milliliters to 5 litres. Alright? So we're going to do that. And these are basically ready to serve like kegs, essentially. These are just PET kegs. PET 5 litre kegs. So I'm going to secondary the coffee and the peanut butter in there. Right? And put them basically straight on the carb and taste them in 5-ish days. Serving them. Because these little mothers have a little... This is the assembly for the top. We've got some beer line and a filter. Like, so we kind of are cool with that. The strawberries are going to need to sit a little bit longer. Maybe a couple of weeks. That's going to be in glass demijohn. I'm going to have to rack off, do the whole thing. And I'm going to bottle condition my premium lager. So that's also going to have to take a little bit more time. So, first things first, I'm the realist. Let's get the actual beer out. Do some testing and do some stuff there. Oh boy! So we've got our American wheat bubbling away nicely. Oh, not proper lifting technique, children. Why would kids be watching this? It's how to make beer. Alright. Aha! A temp controller doing its thing. It's like 38 degrees today. Celsius. So I'm sweating absolute donkey balls. Alright. Here is our fresh wort kit premium draft. It smells amazing, first of all, through this airlock. I'm going to have to get my auto siphon. Why is everything always in parts? Pieces. Don't put it in dry. I'm not sure how obvious it is to you, the viewer, but I'm not really ever certain about which way I'm going to do anything at any point in time. And I'm sure that does come across that way, but like I'm doing this on the fly. How am I going to do this? I don't know. I'm not sure why I would do it that way. Did I just... Anyway. Alright. So what I'm going to do, before I crack this and endanger it, I'm just going to sanitize all of my containers properly that the beer is going to go into, right? So that's these jug dishes. Did this one I prepared earlier. This glass demijohn. And then I need a couple more bottles. Let's do 5. Feel free to hit fast forward. Alright. Alright, now they're clean, ready to go. before I start racking, I'm going to get these experiments ready for their work, all right? So we're going to put two 250ml ice long blacks to make it a ratio of 10 to 1, essentially, right? So it's going to be a strong coffee lager. Oh, smells so good. Boss Coffee since 1992. That's all I got, right? And if you've got a better way of coffeeing up your beer, let me know. Because I genuinely, everything I do is guesswork. I'll do a bit of a read here or there, but every opinion is contradicted by another opinion. And I'm a bit like, whatever, I'll just do it and see what happens. So there's our coffee lager ready to go, right? Don't fear the foam. Coffee lager. I'm going to put 100 grams peanut butter powder. Where did I put that? Over here? How much have I got? Net weight 184. I'll tell you how much I put in there. I'm going to just eyeball it. So zero that out. It's at 212 grams, including the package. Oh, it smells so nice. Seems like a fair bit that I've just put in. Let's check how much. 212 minus 176, 50-ish grams. 45 grams, 46 grams. So roughly 10 grams per litre, which we'll figure out if that's enough or not. Come on! Oh, so good. I'm sure that wasn't super annoying. Then we're going to put the strawberry into here. And then, like, normally I would do half this. So I'd normally do 250 grams for 5 litres. But I want this to really taste strawberry-ish. So I'm just going to take the longest. We'll be right back. That's done. That's the entire 500 grams worth of strawberries. So that's ratio 10 to 1. Same ratio mil to litres with the coffee, and 10 grams per litre of peanut butter. So we're roughly ratioing it, right? Which is great. Now we're going to check on the beer. Okay. Oh, but oh, yes. Oh, smells like lager. I'm so happy. Meow, meow. Okay. Now, you're not going to be able to see this next bit super well because I'm going to put things down here so I can rack into my I guess fermenters. They're not really fermenters, but so I can rack without Hey, there we go. Okay. Into the peanut butter we go. I'm going to get my... See, look, production. Making it happen, NSG Boffer. So all I'm going to do now is transfer this lovely wort. It's actually finished uncarbonated beer right now, right? Into all these lovely containers. There's we can get our reading. And we're doing it down here, because if you could see down here, tiny bit of spillage, right? Which is okay. Now soon I'm going to have to do kind of both, manage the down here and the up here, because my racking cane is not long enough. But that's why we get the 5 litres next. And I can just leave kind of like a hose. There we go. Okay, into the coffee. The coffee. This smells lovely. It's like a really, you know those Pilsner style lagers that have like a lot of malt backbone for a Pils? It doesn't just like smell dry. It smells really nice. All right, what do you think you're most excited to kind of find out about? I really want the strawberry lager. I don't like fruited beers normally, but I do love a good fruited beer. You know, something that doesn't necessarily fit a style or, you know, serve a traditional purpose. But looks like we've got tons of beer too, which is fantastic. So, and I'll show you once it's all racked, like what it looks like. Bear with me. All right, most of the beer is transferred. But right now, oh my God, I can smell just coffee and peanut butter. Right now, what I'm going to do, I've got a tiny bit left, like maybe a litre and a half in the bottom of the fermenter. So I normally have that much, by the way, left over. I don't normally get everything out. And I like to leave that little gap because then what I've got is the best 20 litres of beer instead of the best 22 and a half, or, you know, the best 22 and a half ends up being the best 20 plus 2.5 litres of trobe and, you know, hop matter. So I do rack off early, I guess you could say, compared to what other people might do. So here we go. I'm about to show you what this lovely strawberry is going to look like. Strawberry premium lager. Look at that. We'll let that sit for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, secondary ferment. Let it bubble out. I'll rack off, bottle it. Maybe even like put it into these lovely kegs, because I'm assuming we'll be finished the keg by then. I've got the lid on my coffee lager. Here's the lid on my peanut butter lager. And look, we do have 5 little bottles here. So I'm just going to put some carb drops in these. And these are just my baseline premium lager. So we're going to bottle condition those for 2 weeks, then taste them. Carbonate these for 5 days, then maybe taste them. I'll find my other sugar in a second. And cap the ones what are carbonated, but what have the carb drops already. All right, let's see what gravity we got. We finished this puppy at 10:08. Fantastic, let's have a taste. I kind of wish I didn't experiment with this. That tastes really good. Okay, that's okay, because I can brew this again, because it's a fresh wort kit. It's rather easy. Nothing against fresh wort kits. Open you up. Open you up. All right, I'm going to get some sugar. Now, look, just mess everything. Experimenting done. We'll be back to taste. And I might do separate tasting videos. Probably, so it's not so long, because I'm figuring this may be long. Anyway, see you next time to taste this lovely mess.